Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the SMC Orientation Mini Tutorial Series. I'm Joseph, and today I'm going to walk you through how to read a syllabus. So to start, one key thing that I want to note is that classes have different syllabi. So like you probably won't see two syllabuses that are exactly the same from different classes. So like take this with a grain of salt and just as it like more so as a general guide. So we're using Eco 102 from winter 2019 as an example to be referenced. So at the top of a syllabus, you're typically going to see obviously like the course name, as well as the professor's information. So we have here Mr. Brandt and some information about how you can contact him. The next key piece here is office hours. Every course will have designated office hours, and these are an opportunity where you can actually go and connect and discuss things with your professor and ask them questions. And this is usually more of a kind of a small setting where you can actually interact and get a more in-depth answer to those kind of pressing questions that you have to get a chance to understand during lecture tutorial times. The next key piece here we have is the course description. This is an outline as to what the course actually is. This is very important for you to read. Then we have kind of the text and study guide. In this specific case, it kind of explains like what materials are required for this course, whether it be a textbook or supplementary materials. Moving down, we have a breakdown of grades. In this specific class, you can see that there's a certain weighting to different tests, assignments, and the final exam. This breakdown is really important to note. One thing that I recommend you do for all your classes at the start of the semester is pull out all your different syllabi and note down all your specific deliverable dates and the percentage and write them all down either in a physical calendar or on a digital calendar. So you have like a good map of kind of your key busy periods and big assessment dates throughout the semester so you can plan accordingly. Next, we have a few kind of key things in terms of policy. It's really worth checking and reading the missed tests, missed quizzes, as well as information on the final examination. All this kind of logistical stuff is important just to note to make sure that you understand all the different policies and different procedures and like how your grade is effective if you miss a certain assignment, for example. Continuing down, here we have an explanation as to how this course is being conducted in terms of lectures and tutorials. This will differ course to course. And finally, some more detail in terms of like protocol and when emailing and office hours. So the last key thing here we'll look at from this specific syllabi is it has information regarding the class schedule. This is really nice to note like what topics will be covered, but please note that not all syllabuses do have this kind of information, but if it does, definitely take advantage of it. So from a high level here, you can see there's a bunch of kind of key information, but the big things I want to hammer home here is make note of when your assessment dates are and the percentages so you can like know what parts of the semester are going to be particularly busy for you so you can plan ahead accordingly. Ensure that you read all the different policies and procedures for any kind of missed test or like email protocol, things of that nature. Look into your office hours to see when you can potentially connect with your professor and ask those kind of in-depth questions. And finally, make sure that you have a good understanding of like what materials, whether it be supplementary or a textbook, that are required for the course and where you can find access to those materials. So thank you so much for listening to me today. I really appreciate it, and I wish you guys all the best. Take care.